Looks like Theo isn't a huge fan of French people, but he gets along with just about everyone, so what gives?
I'll say it. I will say it. God, dude, the fucking French, man. People are rude in France, man. I said hello to a guy. He said no.
How tall was Michael Jackson?
That's a good question.
Looks like 5'9".
5'9".
Ooh, that's kind of small, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he started looking Asian at the end, huh?
He switched up. He made a big switch up.
He went through he didn't fucking miss a gender. He didn't miss a ethnicity.
He hit Mexican. He hit them all, man. He hit them all for real. And he went past white. Like the white he went was like past what the fuck white is. Like
we're like, oh, he's the one that did slavery, bro. We were all pointing at him.
What the
We're like, that motherfucker did it, bro. We were pointing at him, dude. He looked like Jackie O.
Any story that's about Vaughn's past is bound to be insane, but this one just takes the cake for how chaotic it is.
I remember the first day in our neighborhood, this dude, Milford, was fighting this senior citizen right in the street. Mr. Polito was his name, and he threw him into a fucking ditch fire.
How would you feel if you woke up black?
I think I would just like see what it feels like to just
say nigga.
No, I wouldn't say it.
Vaughn might have gotten too wrapped up in the moment because it felt like he was a second away from getting canceled.
I might write it down. I would write it down.
Text it.
Guess who's here? And then they say who? This.
Yeah. BBWs.
Oh, yeah.
You fuck with them?
I would then.
Knowing him, this is going to lead up to something hilarious.
And poverty's tough for everybody. I don't care what your skin color is. You know, I know it's tougher for some people than others. I know it's probably a little tougher for some ethnicities than others, but it's felt to me sometimes that we forget that even white people struggle, man. I remember trying to get financial aid when I was going to college, you know, and I went into the financial aid office, and we had this cute little black woman that worked in there named Miss Linda. And I remember trying to get financial aid specifically for poor white kids. There was no programs. She said, you got to be black, Latino, Native American, Pacific Islander, like fucking surfers. Surfers are getting this money. I said, what's the password, Linda? She said, go talk to the basketball coach. I said, he ain't making black kids. Those kids were black when he went to them. He ain't that good of a coach.
Theo's mistakes always seem to lead him to big trouble, and this is no different.
You know, I made a mistake. I saw a man the other day, and he was in he had a hat on, right? And so I went up, and it said Mariners.
You can already tell something is very off, but sadly for Vaughn, he's not going to be able to pick up on it just yet.
You know, and so I said, oh, you know, are you a big fan? You know, I said, unfortunately, you guys are one of the only teams never to win the championship, the Major League Championship.
Again, Theo can't help but make the situation even more awkward.
And he said, excuse me? I said, you know, Seattle, you guys are one of the only teams to never win it. It's unfortunate. And he just kind of looking at me weird. I said, you know, I love Ichiro. And I'm not going to, you know, racially profile him, but, you know, he could be Bobby Lee's daddy. I'll say that. You know, you wouldn't be surprised if you looked up the Sung Sang dynasty and he was in one of the arts. And he's like, what are you? And at this point, I can tell he's getting a little upset. And I started to think something was wrong. I started to feel high, honestly.
Sheesh.
And he's like, well, what in the fuck are you talking about? I said, the Mariners. And I pointed at his hat, and it said Marines on it. And, I mean, just damn. Yeah.
Oh, well, this person has a PhD. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, they may be smart, but I don't care about...
PhD's only 3. It doesn't even spell anything.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't care about the letters.
As someone who claims to have beaten Down syndrome, it's always interesting to see him interact with people who have it.
That's cooking.
Yes.
Is a big chicken.
Chicken.
Okay, this is oddly wholesome. It's clear Vaughn's actually trying to make sure those guys have a great time.
We make beef and chicken.
Beer.
Beer.
Oh, beer and chicken.
Yes.
Papa?
Me like beef? Yeah, I put chicken in it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Ready? Let's get it like this. Teamwork.
Teamwork. Yeah, that's cooking, boys.
Cooking, boys.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Brother, you okay?
Yeah.
I got you, homie. Whoa.
Oh.
This guy.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot, huh? Let me cover my eyes with this, you know?
With Theo, you never really know if he's making a joke or if he's actually serious about something. And this is exactly such a moment.
Do you see a lot of this Cat Williams stuff, man?
Yeah. That's been crazy.
I got a statue of him at home.
Really?
Yeah, I got a Christmas statue. It's like a Christmas Cat Williams that I have in my home.
Well, if that isn't a good enough reason to just buy something, nothing is.
I bought it at Michael's a few years ago.
Why would you? What even inspired that?
I didn't think they should have been, but
You bought both of them.
I got one. There it is.
Oh, now all of this actually makes sense.
I don't even think that was Cat Williams. That was just
It
black.
ain't, baby.
But that was a black fucking what do you call the shit?
Cat Williams, that's what you call it.
That's a black nutcracker.
Theo and getting canceled over the dumbest jokes. Name a better duo.
You ain't telling me that ain't a fucking Cat Williams, bro.
Cat Williams.
I'm taking that bitch
Somehow,
back.
some way, that's fucking racist. That's not Cat Williams.
That ain't racist, bro.
Black nutcracker, bro.
Supporting the culture. How many people got a fucking black Cat Williams in the house for Christmas?
Fucking Cat Williams.
Zoom in on his face a little bit, bruh.
Now that you say it, I kind of see it.
Speaking of Cat Williams, Theo has his fair share of funny moments with the guy too.
If I get to do reincarnation, I would put in an application. I know that.
Okay, so let's work this out. What do you want to try first?
Ethnicity, you mean?
Don't go right to black.
Okay, I won't. I'll wait at least a round or whatever. I will do what I do. Asian seems so. It feels like you could do, it feels easy to do, kind of.
Of course, Theo for sure has a weird reason why he thinks that.
I hate to say that. It just seems.
Yeah, that's racist.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Yes, I said it. Oh, I would be Mexican. Mexican seems cool. You're kind of almost you're like a little black or whatever,
Right.
but you're just.
Right.
But yeah, I wouldn't go do black first, man. I wouldn't. Yeah, I would be honored to do it if they let me do it. That's what I would say, and I would do my best, man.
We would be again as a black guy. We would be honored to have you come through.
Apply
our path.
I was so hungry I hadn't eaten in 5 days, and I thought I could eat this man. Like everybody I just had this weird thought come in my head, like I could fucking eat this guy.
Yeah.
Theo trying and failing to get Asian details right is always something that pisses Bobby off, and this time is no different.
And he was Vietnamese. And I knew right then.
The
that
way you say that, though, Vietnamese is real crazy.
Like, what do you mean, Vietnamese?
Vietnamese. I mean, the way you say it.
I don't move my neck like that.
Yeah,
like
Vietnamese.
No, I don't,
it's like you're back in Nam. And
Whoa, bro.
And you're Kevin Dillon, and you're shooting a Vietnamese guy's leg, and he's hopping up and down. You go, yeah, Dan's Vietnamese.
Theo messing with Bobby about Asian countries is definitely one of his favorite pastimes.
A black friend told me that Chinese people are like the black people of Asia. Is that true, or what is that? Have you ever heard that?
Do you just say Chinese people are the black people of Asia? Yeah. Aside from the fact they don't have black dicks.
Chinese don't?
Bro,
who's got that large meat on the Asian side?
Oh, Filipinos for sure.
Folks.
Dealing with like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Because the Spanish, because they were like invaded so much, occupied,
yeah.
bro. Places that are colonized are mixed in with shit. I wish black African nations colonized more.
Yeah.
Because maybe I'd have a bigger if the black people.
They do a little bit. They have the Barclays Center. I don't know if you've seen that place.
Theo's unexpected interruptions always lead to some of the craziest stories.
Same shit with McDonald's.
Yeah.
Come the fuck on. You can't give us $40 an hour. I'm here busting my ass, serving Big Macs in and out, and getting cussed out, getting treated like shit.
And they got pedophiles in there.
You really have to wonder just how insane of a place Vaughn's Town must be if it had people coming out of burning fires alive and PDFs just roaming around in McDonald's.
It's hard as hell to serve something you know they got a man out there trying to touch, you know, in the little in the play area.
Yeah.
Them was always out there in ours.
Well, at least Theo's out here sharing the exact address in case anyone wants to go and get the police involved.
You playing and
I don't know
playing.
what McDonald's you went to, but we know.
Covington, Louisiana, bro. We be in that. They had a dude always out there.
I think your boy from Louisiana.
Oh, Starzy Rats?
Starzy, right? The white boy.
Yeah.
That said the N-word.
And he shouldn't have done it. And look,
yeah.
don't do it, man. Write it down, put it in a bottle.
Yeah.
A lot of people will do that, I notice.
They put it in a bottle?
Write it down, put it in like a bottle, throw it out in the water.
What does that do for you, though?
It's just like message in a bottle.
Imagine someone just chilling at a beach somewhere and then all of a sudden dozens of bottles filled with the N-word just wash up on shore.
Just gets it out of your system.
Yeah, just get the N-word out. But you wanted to get out to the world, but without it being known or seen.
That just seems like something that's for sure going to happen.
Well, just let the Lord do what he wants with it then. If you throw it out into the water, that's on you. Look at that. Imagine you roll up on one of them on the beach.
Let the Lord do as he pleases with it, right?
Yeah.
If it gets to one of the sharks or a whale out there, it is what it is.
But imagine it gets to China and some dude opens it up and he's like, yeah.
And he starts saying,
yeah.
It's funny to think Theo thinks of Paddington Bear as a superhero, although honestly, that bear deserves the position.
Being British has to be wild, you know? Because you don't really, you don't have any superheroes. You don't have really any superheroes. You have Paddington Bear, right? Which I kind of get. He's like this kind of like little just like, oh, hey, you know, kind of little, I'm Paddington. He's like, whatever, you know, he does his thing or whatever. And then who else? Sherlock Holmes. So fucking, if those are your superheroes, no wonder we left to start America.
Theo doesn't know it, but he's just started beef with every Sherlock Holmes fan out there.
Like, bitch, y'all got Paddington and fucking Watson's daddy over here, Watson's pimp, fucking S-Lock, homie. We out. I'll get on a boat to nowhere.